my mental health is important, and I've been struggling over the last little bit. But what do you say we play some Gran Turismo 7? Let's just play, man. Let's just do it. Greetings, fellow watchers and racers. Welcome back to another live stream. Hope everybody's doing all right out there in YouTube land. Eva Melon's over on the vertical stream. Cava's on the vertical stream. How y'all doing? Yeah, man, I've had it rough the last couple of weeks. I mean, I've been deactivated from Amazon. DoorDash is going slow. It's a long story, but bottom line is it's under investigation because my van got stuck in the mud. Some of y'all may have heard the story. My van got stuck in the mud in the customer's driveway because the Amazon app screwed me over, and which is why I don't trust it. So it'll tell you to go left when you should be going right. You know, it tell you to turn here when you should be turning there. And for the most part, it works okay. But man, so I don't trust it, and I've been making deliveries since I got out of the military. So, and I've always had a good sense of direction. So I have to pay attention. Ideally, I understand why they do that. I mean, you get directions from the app, right? So the app will tell you where to go. But man, again, it's it's just too many errors. And so what was happening was it was heavily raining up in North Georgia where it's pitch black dark. Sometimes there are lights and sometimes there are. So I was going making a delivery down this. I had to make a left. It was a cul-de-sac. So I had to make a left. And DoorDash said your delivery is on the left. But it wasn't. The address was actually 4411. What I was looking for was what the address house was supposed to be going to was 4401, which was down. So I was like, well, that's not it. So I turned my head back, right? And it's like I said, it's heavy raining to go around the cul-de-sac. And that's when I see 4401, but it's up under the wheel of a big black truck. Because of what happened to my van, because of what happened to my not my van, because of what happened to my Malibu, and it understeered, and it was heavy. It was it hit rain on the surface and the front wheel drive. I was like, I had two choices. I didn't want to slam on the brakes. I didn't want to hit the brakes hard because it was heavily raining and the water was accumulating on the as we were going down the hill because the cul-de-sac went in and down to the right and going around. So the customer there was a truck. Like I said, I saw the 4401. Everything happened at once. His house was on the hill. There was a truck sitting in front of his driveway, and I saw 4401 up under his right rear wheel. So it's like I had two choices. Try to make because I wasn't gonna make the turn to get away from it, and I didn't know. And like I said, I got brand new tires, so I just decided to go left. I said, you know what? Well, screw look, and I got up on this curb, and I was in the grass. I was like, well, I wonder if I should floor it. A lot of things happened in my head at one time before I could react. I was like, and then I saw his driveway. I saw plastic. I said, I wonder if I should floor it to try to get through it. But then I saw the mud. I was like, nah, that's too thick. So I tried to brake, and all the weight pushed the car down, into the mud, and the tire got, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't back up. I couldn't back up the hill. If I had rear wheel drive, it might have worked. I mean, if I had all wheel drive, it may have worked. So I got down. I just ended up down in the mud, and I tried to move back and forth to get out, and basically I was just stuck there. So I had to wait. But anyway, Amazon. I called Amazon, told them what happened. They said, well, we're gonna cancel the ticket. I was like, all right, they're gonna cancel the ticket, right? So I had to wait. I went up to the customer's house, basically asked him, well, yes, the dog started barking. It was 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna bother them. But the dog was barking, came out, what the blankety blank blank blank. I tell him, say, look, man, former military, 2, blah blah blah, And long story short, I said, I'm just going to call the sheriff because I, just recently got out of the hospital. I'm trying to get caught up in everything. I don't have any emergency money. He's like, well, why didn't you just like, what, sir? I had 2 choices: hit your truck or go in the ditch. It was raining, so I went in the ditch. He's like, all right, well, he called up his buddies, called up his friends. Guy came out and said, hey, we're going to help you out. Just give me a minute. I said, all right. He said, turn your radio down because I was inside my van waiting, and I've got, basically nice little stereo JBL system, and I was just watching, some content on the YouTube while I was waiting to see what was going to happen. I said, well, yeah, just turn it down because I got neighbors and, I want to wake up. I said, oh, sure. So put my headphones, lay back, and just sit and chill, Then I dialed 911 through the Amazon app again and told them what happened, But they said, we'll cancel the route. I said, okay, fine, cancel the route. Now, here's the thing. I got out of there, and then I had other stuff to do. I had other stuff to do. One, but when the customer got out, they hooked up. I told him to hook up the latch because he wouldn't got. He got up, he got in his truck, and he was saying, I'm going up the street and get some stuff to come back help you out. He got one of those nylon straps with the metal hooks, and the hatch connector on the back of my van, it's centered. So all he had to do was just pull me straight out because I was going to use my front wheel drive to go backwards, and we did that. But we couldn't go up the grassland, and the way the banking was inside, the way his driveway was, it pulled us straight to because it had the curb, of course. So when we got up there and he tried to pull me up, it started pulling and stretching, and snapped. And as a result, it yanked the hatch connector and it pulled it out. So now I couldn't close the back. So I had to figure out a way to, So I basically tied two shoestrings, nylon shoestrings, inside the pretension connector for the latch, and I ran it through the loop and I tied it down. So that'll allow it to be at least be as close as possible, And then I had to go. So I had to go do my other work, and I had to go do my other work. So I never did get a chance to go back up there. So I just because I couldn't secure the back of the vehicle to make sure it stayed locked, and I'm responsible for the packages. I just brought them in the house. You know, I just brought the packages in the house, and I said, look, I'll get up there when I get up there because they don't pay us to go up there, and I got other stuff to do. So, and I couldn't remember which, and I thought it was like the Norcross locations because I go to two locations. One's like Doraville, Georgia, and the other one's like Norcross, Georgia. So I thought it was the Doraville location because I know the codes. The Doraville location in our area is the Doraville is a DTG5, and the other one is VG something. So I was like, well, the VG one is up at Norcross, so that's why I took it. But I woke up. When was it? Was it Friday morning? I think it was Thursday. It was either Thursday morning or Friday morning. I think this happened Wednesday. I can't remember exactly, but I woke up to, it's like the Lord woke me up and said, hey, check your email. I said, Lord, why I'm up? And I just got this sensation. It's like, check your mail. And I checked my route, and check your route too. Double check your route so I can make sure my route, because sometimes it's easy to forget whether it was 3:30 or 3:45. Usually 3:15, 3:30, and 3:45 is when I do them. What's up, that sim racing? Over there on the vertical stream. So yeah, I got up, checked the app, and that's when I saw the email saying that your Amazon account's been terminated because you didn't follow the procedures to do blah blah blah, and to make deliveries on time, do this, and return the packages by 10 the next day. I said, y'all didn't tell me to return the packages the next day by 10 a.m. And you didn't set the route, because usually what they'll do is they'll set the route, they'll set the app up so that you can return the packages. And when you return the packages, you can scan the packages, right? You can scan the packages so that you have proof that you returned them. So like I said, since I'm responsible for it, I just left them in here. I said, I'm going to leave them in here until I can get back up there, because I don't want to leave them in my van, because it wouldn't take much for somebody to get in there and just take some scissors or something if they wanted to, if they wanted to get in your van or whatever, and take some scissors or whatever and just, cut the string and open it and take the package. So I left them in here until I could get back up there. But they sent the message. I say, hey, I got it. My brother said appeal. I said, yep. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm waiting. It says, first they said it's going to take 28 to 40 hours. Then they said it's 3 to 5 days. Then they said it's going to take 6 days. So after the 6th day, I'm going to wait until probably, I think it happened Thursday. I can't remember the exact day. I think I can go back and look and try to figure out which one it was. But, because see, I mean, they haven't been paying me for when I'm supposed to get paid. They still owe me 2 pays, and been saying I've been doing stuff that I wasn't doing. I said, look, I tried to tell y'all, look, I had an accident. I even called y'all, got it on record. Y'all got it on record what happened. You didn't tell me to return the packages the next day by 11. And then you didn't set the app up. You got to set the app up so that I can return the pack. When I turn the packages, I got proof just in case I get back to a time where, they're closing. Because if I'm going to take it back, I would have had to take it back at a time when the Norcross location was closed, because, or I had to wait till I got back up there and had a route up there, because I go back and forth. I usually do routes from 2 locations, the Doraville location and the Norcross, Georgia location. So, but I'm going to appeal it and then just wait to see what they do. So right now I'm just doing DoorDash, Yesterday I did DoorDash. I was usually with DoorDash, if I work 6 hours, I've made $100. I mean, between 6 and 7 hours, I can make $100. But, and if I work like 12 hours, if I work 12 hours, like I was planning to work 10 to 10 yesterday, but I saw the way the day was going and I wasn't feeling too well, and so I basically worked 10:30 to like around, let's see, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, till about 5, and it started getting dark and I wasn't feeling too happy, too comfortable working at night, and I wasn't feeling too good. I needed to come home. I was tired. My mind wasn't operating right, and the doctor told me not to be stressed. So I'm stressed because I've lost the Amazon route right now until the investigation is complete. I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't want to go back to Pizza Hut, but I can, so if I have to, I'll do Pizza Hut and DoorDash. But I know that I can make enough. I can make $1,000 a week doing DoorDash. I know I can do that. It's just that yesterday it was, man, I barely made $70, so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to take the day off. And I've been sleeping since I got home yesterday. Got something to eat, and I just basically been sleeping all day. I finally woke up at around 12 something. I said, what am I going to do? I just laid on the sofa. I was like, well, Lord, I read my scripture for today. Got my scripture, got my daily bread from the Lord. And I just like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So you know what? I need some stress relief. Let's go do the French challenge. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, did we do Sector 3 already? I said, did we do Sector 3 already? Said, apparently we did. All right, let me switch screens so we can get. Let me switch screens over to the game screen so we can. Switch the inputs on my receiver over to the game, so that the echo can go away. So yeah, I was like, I can't. I was like, did we do Sector 3 already for Sarthe? Apparently we did. And I'm looking at the video, but I never made the video. And I do kind of remember now that. Let's see. Oh, let me set the wheel up. So I do kind of remember now that I was talking, but it's vague. It's vague. Like I said, I mean, that's what happens when I'm sleep deprived. I can't remember certain things. My memory isn't as efficient when I'm sleep deprived and stressed at the same time. You know. Right now I'm running. I'm the camera. I wonder if I should zoom in right now. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's fine. That's fine. Leave it like that. Wait, hold on. Let me try something. Let me do. But yeah, when I'm sleep deprived and stressed, man, some things I simply just can't remember. Make sure it's centered. All right, let's see. But yeah, some things I simply just. What's up, Carter Robin? How you doing? Can you show us the wheel? There you go, right there. It's the formula. It's the Formula Carbon, not the Formula Carbon. It's the Formula V2 from Fanatec. That's it right there. It's the Formula V2. Do 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 do. Formula V2 from Fanatec. That's what it is. But anyway, so let's get back over to the live screen. Right now, I'm running. I'm streaming in 4K. I may dial it back to 1440p. Next stream, I may go back to 1440p. So we'll see. Excuse me. I got a bit of the sniffles. All right, so but anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Just basically gonna restart, and I'm just gonna see how this week goes, because I got 2 debt relief programs now because I'm struggling. You know, I was hoping to try to get some of the things because I've been having hospital visits and sleep deprivation moments and stuff like that. That's causing me to lose work. It's making it difficult for me to get caught up, so I need some help. So now I got 2 debt relief programs working for me. So now I have to worry about, you know, some medical bills and one card that I got like $6,000 worth of credit card wishes on it. You wish you had a debt drive? Hey, use what you can. That's the great thing about Gran Turismo or anything. Well, at least Gran Turismo, at least console, you can be good and you can still race with a wheel. I mean, with the controller that comes with the game, with the console, and still be good. So use what you got, you know. And then, you know, work, save up your money, go do some jobs. If you really want one, work, save up the money. I highly recommend that you pay cash. Do not go in debt. I've tried, even with me trying the 6 months with no interest, things start happening. You know, you get into debt. Trust me, it is so easy to get into debt, but it's a crazy hard to get out of it. So if I recommend it, don't go in debt. Save up the money, pay cash. That way, you know. Oh boy. So, and then I had the people at Toyota, because of my van, they've been sending me messages saying, hey, we'd like to buy your XXE and, you know, move you up to XLE. I said, well, I don't want an XLE. I like the XXE because that's the sport version. That's what the SE means. You know, sport edition. Yeah, that's right. Don't go into debt if you can avoid it. About the only thing you should consider going into debt for is a house. Now I'm in debt because if I have to, I'll leave this apartment and put my stuff in storage. You know, my rent's like around $1,400 a month. So if I had to, I said a Sector 4 time, slow compared to Bob. You think you can find another 10? All right, Melon. All right, so yeah, that's what we're going to start with. But yeah, if you can avoid it, the only thing that you should go in the house of is a house. Going to debt for is a house. Dave Ramsey is probably the stay out of debt guru. You don't know who he is? Go look him up on YouTube. DAVERAMSEY. Dave Ramsey, because he speaks from a Christ perspective about getting out of debt, staying out of debt, and only paying cash. You know, and it's good advice because they got that Murphy law. Anything that can and happen probably will. I think that's Murphy's law. He's Stay out of debt, man, because it's just so easy to get into it, but it's so hard to get out. I mean, even when you're making good money, a lot of people will go in there because it's like, man, I'm making good money. I can just pay the monthly payments and, but no. Pay cash. Pay cash. Yeah, because I've learned that the hard way. And I've been on both sides. I've been debt free, and then now I'm in it. And then, of course, when I get stressed, I end up, and if I'm stressed, I can't function properly. And work becomes a problem because you're stressed about it, and I don't want to be stressed about it. All right, let's see what we are. We got Will at the top, Bob's in P3, Wiki's in P2. Arkeys is not actively participating. He just did it. Fujiwara, Thick Strawberries there. Basic Oldie is down there, and Miva Melon, and then we got Formula Expert down there. All right, so like I said, I was kind of out of it when we did this one. I was like, man, because I didn't do the follow-up video. So I think I do remember that, though, tying with Arkeys. But like I was like, did we do Sector 3 already? I had to go look through my videos. But apparently we did, like I said. So like I said, now I've been sleeping all yesterday. I mean, after I got off home from work, I just been sleeping. So I just kept getting back into bed. I was like, I keep getting back into bed. All right, so what do you say we get started with this? And then we'll do some, and like I said, since I'm doing DoorDash now, I won't be getting up at 2 or 3 in the morning now. I won't be getting up till 5 and 6. So I can stream. We can put some hours in on this, or at least until I feel like I'm, well, we'll see what happens. Let's just go till I get tired. All right, let's see. Right now, I've got a 17.416. Let's watch the demonstration because Basic Oldie Demo watches it. Let's see what the kind of time that the demonstration gets. Stays in first. Shifting at the red line. 17.437. What's my time again? That's a 17.437. What's my time again? It was a 4:16, right? Okay, so we beat the demo. Demo's time is exactly as the demonstration. How is that possible? Well, just like it's possible for me to tie with Arkeys. All right, let's see if I can beat Arkeys. I'm not gonna do the cockpit view. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the hood cam. So here we go. Brake balance. I'm gonna leave it at 0. Yeah, my force feedback feels a little strong there. Let's dial it down to 28. See what that feels like. Yeah, the force feedback feels a little strong right there. What? -5? What the flap? 0! Whoa. Oh, harder to brake. That was like warming up. It's been a while. Five, 6, 7, 7:17. I mean 7:18. We try the old G Bob's way. We don't use any brake balance. Keep it at 0. Nope. That wasn't gonna work. Rear brake balance at probably 3 probably could have allowed me to make that turn if I was gonna brake right there. Try to swing it out a little bit. Look. Stay here in the white line. Woo! My goodness. 723. There's consistency there. There was a 718 and 723 right there. $60 level, all right. I'm multitasking. Apparently, kids need 3 meals a day. Melon, I thought you just had a daughter. How many kids do you have? I thought you just had a daughter. No. Oh, we stayed out there. All right, so I'm trying to figure out. I don't really pay attention to braking points. I do, but I don't. Because I like to keep my mind on the track. I mean, my eyes on the track. You move them around too much. Yeah, so you have to find, based on your braking, based on your tires, and they're racing mediums, based on the tire grip. You have to find that spot where you're going to hit the brakes and then start trail braking. Come on. 517. All right, we're trending in the right direction. It's pretty consistent. Go for a little wider line here. Crap, we hit the bollards. Still pretty good, 17.5. So we're still consistent with the 17.5, so that's good. I think I might need to be in second gear. 17.5 again. I think I might need to be in second gear. I know the demo used 1, but I've already beat that time, so it's time to adjust. Too much torque. That's probably why second gear works better. With my heavy foot and turning the wheel like that, you get on the throttle, you stay in first. Come on. Yeah, 519, that's a little better. Woo! What's up, Lard? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm finding out. I'm gonna try it anyway, though. Yeah, say, You know what? And I think I understand why it's working like that. Bring back County Sheriff's in the house, Will Larson. The track is moving too much. So you need first gear to stabilize it. You can't even dig in. It's just too much torque in second gear. There's a kind of compression that takes place in first gear, so the only other thing to try is this. I gotta get the wheel straight. It's hard to kind of smooth into the gas. It's the way that corner is. Come on, low, give me a low. Man! Because I'm probably spinning the tires. Yeah, that's what, yeah. It looks like first gear's gonna have to be the one, unless I can master it some kind of way. Let's see what happens. that's a 6. I'm gonna try it, Will. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a couple of tries and see what happens. That's a 509. It's because the problem is you have to wait. That's probably why first gear works better, because you can kind of float through the corner. And even though the tires might be spinning, you're still moving forward as opposed to... Late. I was late on the turn right there. I was late on the turn entry. Wow! And the wheel was pretty straight too. The wheel was pretty straight. Oh, I hit the bullets. Crap. Hello, Wooter 456 over on the vertical stream. Come on, give me a little time. 7? That felt good. It's like the car's just moving around so much. 7. Now we're in the 7.7s now, y'all. Going the wrong direction. I'm on. Ah! 17.7s again. Hit the bollards. Hit the bollards. Come on. $17.6. I just chucked it and stood on it for my 17.3, and I probably could do a 17. Couldn't do it. You really? Because it's like you get that good time, and you're like, how did I get that? Must have been luck. $17.7. Trying different things too. Ha! Hit the limiter. Wow! 17.7s! Still! Think I know where to put the car now before I get on the throttle. Okay, 17.5. All right. Let's try. Let's consider not shifting up to 6th. We gotta get the braking just right. Oh! Hit the bollocks. Hit the bollocks. .445. Ooh! We just hit the 4s. What did I just do? Since we know that it's likely going to try to swing out on us if we go into 2nd, just anticipate it and be ready for it. Try to save it. At least try to stay off the wall. Reflexes, baby. Melon's over on the vertical side. In the dirt. Yeah, there's a dip. When you're coming off the turn, the road dips. So when you get on the throttle, it's spinning it. Let me show you. Watch the car. Watch. See how it dips right there? It dips right there. That's why when you try 2nd, you're going the roll is going off camber. So when you get in 2nd, that right tire is gonna push it around. If it was front wheel drive, you might be able to make that turn like that. So you gotta be easy on the throttle when you get there. It dips. You know, the left side dips. I mean, the left side of the car does, but the road dips like that. So you gotta get the braking just right. Get down in that dip, stay off the dirt, of course. Maybe a good idea. Let me try double shifting the 3rd. Let's see what happens. I have to time it right though. Or just do this. No, I stopped the throttle, and it was too soon. Changing up my shifting pattern, so gotta adapt. Oh, broke too hard. Ah! Throat's getting a little dry. Let's go, baby. See, I anticipated it. I anticipated trying to spin out, but still end up with the left tire over in the dirt. Let's try to smooth this out. See, see, you see what I mean? As I was going down, I hadn't even hit the throttle yet. I was just getting ready to. It's like you're going down and it's already going around. It's like, So short and simple, so damn. It's like, yeah. That's a little too late. That was a little too late right there. If you're gonna do that, you have to go wide. So I can get an angle to almost try to miss it. You wanna go wide. Let me see. Pull out a little bit. Again, hitting the dirt. probably just gonna have to stay in first gear. Ah, come on! The same spot! Are you freaking kidding me? Really? How about that? 464, I think we found something. Yeah, because they require so much speed for downforce, yeah, because the air is pushing on them. And once the air starts to decrease, the downforce starts to decrease. We found something. Nope, 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 nope. Wow! But did you see the car? You saw the car bounce though, right? The car bounced. So when it bounced, just pushed it around. Because your weight is still carrying you to the left. Seventeen fours. We're doing 17 fours. Come on. Come on. I think we found something, Melon. Will. Come on, come on, come on. 15, 16, 17, 406. New record. Save the replay. Save the replay. We just beat our keys, I think. Yeah, baby. Oh man, I want in the 0.3 family. What is the top time? A 146. A 146. Holy crap. Woo, that's Netherlands, right? Isn't that the Netherlands flag? Yeah, Netherlands, France, South Africa, France, and China. Or is that Japan? Japan, my bad. Need a 210. So who's the closest on the list? You, Will. You're the closest. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, we have the replay saved. We found something. If I can smooth this out. Might as well keep going and see if we can catch Bob. Well, yeah, we got 15 more minutes. Usually we spend like about an hour on this. I'm pretty satisfied with that 381 though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh! Let's go! Oh man, I got a 2 in me, y'all. If I smooth this out, I got a 0.2 in me. I can feel it. At least a low 3, high 2. So if you time it, go wide. You need to go as wide as possible to try to miss as much as that downward slope that's gonna happen. So go as wide as possible. Oh, you're gonna have to time it though, cause so you're gonna have to time it. You go wide,
the car's gonna do this. It's the way the road is. It's the way the road is. The road is doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can see it in my hand. It's a timing thing. Yeah, exactly. You gotta stay wide left to carry the speed. You try to go too narrow. But again, baby! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I got a top 10 in me. I'm fine with that. For the French challenge. I'm fine. I'm gonna stop right there. Let's go! Let's go, baby! P1! Let's go! Ah! Man, that felt good. All right, so Melvin, Lars, and Will, it's up to y'all now. Y'all saw what I did. That's the way to go. Second gear. You just got to be. Let's watch it. Make sure we save the replay. All right, let's watch it. Let's look at it from the hood cam. Look at the road. Look at the road. You see how the road does that? That's why you're spinning in second gear. And with third, when you're in first gear, it stabilizes the car. Because even though your tires start gripping and it's pushing you, you know, the car's more stable. You get in a higher gear, you got more grip. So it's pushing. You know, you're in first gear coming through that. That's why the demo did it in first gear. You smooth that out like that. What does it feel like in the cockpit view? Let's see. So I dropped down the first. Hold on, let's look at the. Yeah, and that's getting the grip in. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second, third. I noticed that I always do my best when I smooth things out. When I'm being all jerky, like for instance, instead of stabbing the brake, you basically get into the brake, you know? You know, what I mean by that is, a lot of us, when we get ready to brake, let me see, a lot of us, when we're getting ready to brake, we go, But if we go, you know what I mean? Instead of stabbing it, you smooth into it. You know, you roll into it. Because you're getting ready, right? So as you're getting ready, you go, you roll into it. And then you start trailing off and timing it. Because like I said, the vehicle is gonna lean left and go out because of the way the road is. Oh. So it's like, instead of roll into it, and then just start roll into it, and then just start rolling, and then find your braking spot, start rolling into the braking, squeeze it. It's like in the military, instead of pulling the trigger, you squeeze it. You're just basically squeezing off rounds. So even if you're firing rapidly, you're not pat, 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 like digital. You're not dit, 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 dit. You're more like, You're squeezing. It's like, Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So it's squeezing the brake, squeeze into the brake, and then start letting off. Which means you gotta get those foots right, you know? You gotta, and then, which means you gotta be working those toes. Squeeze, roll off, throttle. Squeeze with the left. Sorry, I was going with the right hand. You squeeze. You know, you're gonna brake, you squeeze, and then you start rolling off. You roll in and roll out. Transformers, baby. All right, I'm fine with that. I got into the twos. Definitely fine with that. I know the top time, so, you know, if I keep going, which I don't want to do, because I'm happy with that. You know, I got to P1 on the list. We'll see what happens, you know. P1, baby. I'll take it. All right, so we got the replay saved. What do you say we're gonna do some daily races? And I'll do the video after the stream. But yeah, I'll take that. Man, figured it out. And I'm pretty sure if I use the brake balance, or maybe, I think 3 is maybe going to be too strong because you're already sliding. The rears are already sliding. You can test it. I would suggest testing 5. I'm hearing loss of squeezing. Oh boy. But yeah, OG Bob doesn't use brake balance. He keeps it stable. And I can understand why he does that. You know, usually I would even suggest, so that you can have even tire wear in a race, keeping on 0 brake balance. This depends on the multiplier when you're doing some of those races with high tire wear. But Coach Z, who is now back to being Z28, he went from Z28 gaming down to Zector 1. Now he's changed it again back to Z28. He keeps changing stuff, man. Oh boy. But anyway, so Z28 gaming once said that Igor Fraga says that he uses. You use 4 rear, so you see exactly, Will. You use 4, and I just use 0. You know, because using 4 rear helps. It gives you more. Look, it puts more of the braking work on the rear tires, and you got more of the turn. It helps with the rotation in the corners. It just does. You know, and that's the thing about that's the thing about being able to adjust to what makes you comfortable. So you used 4. And that's what I was saying. I figured, Will, if you do what I just did, you should be I think you'll go past me, and you should probably end up in the top 10. So whenever you get a shot, I hope you try it. Do it again. Do what I just did. And I'm pretty sure you could pass me. You probably get in the top 10 before I will. Yeah, Z28 said he talked to Igor Fraga, and Igor Fraga said he uses a +5 on everything. Because it removes the only problem is that you have to be careful where you are, you know, and what kind of car you in. This car being an MR car. But again, man, that felt so good, especially after everything I've been through the last couple of weeks, man. I've been like, whew, can't remember doing stuff. That's what's like, we did Sector 3? I don't remember. You know, sometimes I'll be trying to put stuff on my my other channel, and I'll put it on the gaming channel, the Wick Down Test channel. I'll be trying to put stuff over there. I was like, God dang it, I thought I'll put it over there. So I said, yeah, just leave it alone. It's the same person. It's just that I like to keep my religious and political and all that type of content on the other channel and just limit this to just gaming and racing. But politics is involved in racing. You can't tell me it isn't. Morality is involved in racing. You know, what's right, what's wrong. You know, it's wrong to move under braking. You know, at least for people who do road racing, it's wrong to bump and run. In America, at least in American racing, American stock car racing, bumping and running is fine. Just as long as you don't dump somebody. Not dumping and run. Don't crash and run, don't dump and run, but bump and run. You know, so you're obviously faster than somebody. When you get into a turn, you get up on them and move them up the track so that they'll have to get out the round. And then you back off and dive to their inside and nail it to the finish line. All right. The Battle of Beatles. What I tell you guys, I said we were gonna try to do it, but we'll get it done, y'all. I gotta try to get some stuff figured out. I'm still trying to get my rent caught up. I got this new debt relief program that are gonna help me with something, so that's gonna be like. And then I don't, and DoorDash is just too unpredictable. You know, that's why I like the Amazon. If I lose the Amazon route, I hope to God in heaven that I don't, because I guess I got proof of what everything that happened and what they said based on what happened. So I hope to God that I can get back, and maybe just the 6 days that it takes for them to do the investigation, that'll just be time served, you know, because I think it's a combination on both of us. They didn't tell me exactly what to do. They didn't set up everything right, and then they were saying that I did something that I did, and I got proof. You know, like I said, I took all the stuff back, and I was mad because of what happened. So I actually opened up the packages. I did. I opened it up. I said, let me since I can't go back now, since they're acting like this, since they're acting like this, I'm gonna open it up just to see what's in there. You know, I even considered keeping it. I was like, well, y'all gonna act like this, man. All right, fine. I opened them up. I see something said, no, don't do. I mean, once I open, I say, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna take the stuff back. I'm gonna take everything, the packages and everything that I had, because I had it sitting on my table, all the boxes and everything. I put them out, and I went up there. I said, hey, look, this is what's going on. I just want y'all to know what happened. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, and then and the scripture said the truth shall set you free and make you free. So at the very least, if I do lose it, you know, I can consider suing. I mean, the people at that company, Apple Courier, who fired me for when I was in the hospital. Oh man, I was found out from a law firm that they weren't supposed to do that, because the people who just helped me, they got a law firm that's going to be working with me while we're doing it, because they're going to be negotiating with the creditors. It's really just one card and a couple of medical bills. They're going to be negotiating with them. They give you lawyers and they say, don't talk to them. We got it. It's just like I say, you know, tell your lawyer everything. So they say, hey, no. And he was telling me, he said, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. I said, yeah. I just decided to let it go. And I found out later that the company, UX Expediting, who bought Apple Courier, they've driven it into the ground. They've lost so many customers. All the people, most of the people that I knew there are gone. They got brand new people. They've driven it into the ground. They've lost a lot of major accounts. I was like, well, hey, I'm kind of going, but I feel bad for any of the people who have been there for so long, you know, because that means they had to get new jobs too. But, you know, because that was just messed up. Fire me while I was in the freaking hospital. They weren't supposed to do that, you know. But anyway, as far as the Battle of the Beatles, the only thing to do is to try to do it this Saturday or Sunday. I mean, yeah, this Saturday or Sunday before the weekend ends. We got one more shot, New Year's Eve, but you know, people are gonna be busy. Well, not to New Year's Eve night. Maybe New Year's Day. Maybe New Year's Day we'll do it. We'll see. But we'll get it in. We'll start it when we start it, you know. But either way, we're gonna start off with the Herbie Cup. So, and it's a new year. We'll get to it when I can. So, but anyway, let's go do some daily races. Let me start running my trap. But yeah, I feel really good about that, man. A 288. Oh, let's go and get this money. We're on the main account, and we need to switch because we want to do those races from the back. So let's go and get this money, because I need get these tickets. I need to get this account built up as high as possible. Do I have one of those cars? Money! Oh crap! We're getting a Ferrari. This is the LaFerrari, right? Now this is the Enzo Ferrari from 2002. I don't like this car. I mean, I don't like the way it looks. It's out. The engine is obvious in the back, and you see it's got that narrow front end. See, the way the car is designed, that's why you run the risk of oversteer. Look at it. It's very narrow in the front. Why not? Why wouldn't you make it so that, you know, you can stabilize this just by, you know, you can stabilize this by widening the design. And I can understand, you know, and you can, you know, once you figure out how to drive it, gotta run. Catch you later. Yes, I have to work. I have so work to do now. That's what. So working. All right, Will. Bing Bad County Sheriff. See you later, man. I'll get around to it. The Discord is back up. I'll put in a link at some point. I put a link in it some, but the Discord's back up. That's, you know, when we used to have the Battle of Beatles. I think you were around then. We used to have the Battle of Beatles driver lounge on PlayStation 4 in the communities. That's basically what the Discord is going to be all about. Just the Battle of Beatles. I don't have time for all that other stuff that that we set it up before when I had it set up before. You know, so it's just going to be the Battle of Beatles. I'm not doing anything else on Discord except go to the Battle of Beatles and we can share tunes, you know, and Beatles stuff. You know, that's basically what it'll be for. But yeah, I got it. If you hold on real quick, let me see if I can find it. Discord. If you hold on real quick, let me see if I can get the link for you. There it is, Discord. Am I in here on this one? Open Discord. Do I have to log in or are we there already? Yeah, we're there already. Let me do this. Server. What do you copy the link? Invite to server, server settings, invite to server. There we go. Copy the link. Link is copied. Here you go. For those of you who are on the vertical side, there's the link. And for those of you on the horizontal side, let me see. Hold on. There you go, Will. So if anybody wants to join the Discord, it's just general right now. I don't have the Battle of the Beatles lobby saved up, set up yet, but you at least pop in, say hello. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm got snotty throat and snotty nose. Believe it or not, I can breathe with just, there's stuff in there, My nose is stuffy. I can't shut my mouth because my nose is stuffy. Any of y'all see that movie, Dennis the Menace? With Mason Gamble? But yeah, there's the Discord. Pop in, say hello. Oh man, come on. 10,000 credits? Money, money, money. I'll take it. 10,000 is better than 5. 10,000 credits. Charging our accounts. That's the other fun thing about Gran Turismo. You can live in the fantasy world. Say, man, I can buy these cars. I own these cars. What? Yeah, they're in the video game, but I still own them. 5,000 credits. Crap. What you mean the link didn't work? Oh, let me see. I'm gonna click on it and see what happens. Try it again, Melon. Try it again, because I just clicked it. It works fine. Yeah, try it again, Melon. Try it a couple of times. Click on it a couple of times. All right, I'm generating a new link now. Try this one. And it's the exact same link. You try from horizontal? Yeah, try from the horizontal side, because I think Will got in before he left. Yeah, it's the exact same link. Because this link is good for 7 days. Yeah, that link is good for 7 days. All right. 5 million credits. I need to build the credit. I need to start working on this account more, but for the racing right now, I always like starting from the back. So let's see, what time's the first race? What? About to say 15:40. Yeah, we got 7 minutes, so we'll do race A. Excuse me. Get my round wheel on. You know what? I really don't want to use this wheel, but let's see something. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. I don't really want to use this wheel. I like the diameter, it's fine, but I don't really want to use that wheel. That's my DD Pro wheel. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it so it'll stay. So, because that's the DD Pro wheel. I'll use my round wheel. My Porsche wheel. That's what it's for. All right, it's on. We got some tickets to accumulate on here too. All right. Ah, that was 6 minutes. That's what that was. All right. You don't get to pick the color, so. All the dogwoods blooming out behind the house. No, I'm not sick. There's nothing wrong. Don't wake up, Dad. I just thought of you and home. Got a little. Like I say, it's always a good idea to adjust your wheel rotation. That's too much. So, whoa, what the frack? There we go. Just the wheel rotation. Put it 90 degrees. Even got to put it 6 degrees. Put it 90 degrees and let's go. 800. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. And then what about? I think a lot of people don't factor in the tire flex in the game. Tire flex. A lot of people don't factor in tire flex. That's part of your spring rate. How your car's behaving. So it's a good idea to get it at high speed and then adjust your force speed back. It's a good idea to get it at high speed and adjust your force speed back. 135, 136 when we hit 140. Get on the brakes. Then you can say, all right, so I reduced the force feedback down to, let's go with 45. 45 should be good. Let's go. And this is a rear wheel drive, obviously. Tell you what, let's go look at, it's been a while since we go look at the spec sheet. Hard tires. Yes, you can basically rev this out. Yeah, you can basically rev it out. You brake balance? No brake balance. Oh, right there on the wall. Powerful little car too. Miata. How far? Okay, just want to see. How far could you rev it out? Up that line in Daytona, you ride the track like you're riding a wave. Unless of course you're trying to pass. Some people like to take the high line. Third gear. Gotcha, Will. You paying attention to all those details, aren't you? Oh. Third gear. Okay, that's it. That's looking like a third gear turn there. Either that, or I'm gonna open up the sensitivity a little bit till I'm gonna use 900. I'm gonna use 900. Don't use 6. Yeah, I kind of figured that because do you see what happened? It's like the gearing. The gearing is not so good for using 6. All right. The gearing is not so good for using 6 gear. Alrighty, Roo. Man, that took a long time. Crap. Damo! What's up, Damo? Captain? Hey, Damo, did you serve in the military over there on that side of the planet? Is that why you use Captain Damo? Did you serve? Hey, Damo, go check my times. Go check my time for Sector 3, if you haven't already. 4 Ace starting here soon? What's 4 Ace? Now I don't have my hat more. I wish I had it. You know what? They need to start putting horn buttons right in the middle. Yeah, that would make sense, except in the slip. What's up there, Hockey Lord? Over on the vertical side. Oh, for those of you who don't know, we got 2 streams going, but it's not a lot of y'all. So it's what 4 of y'all in the 3 of y'all in the on the vertical side, and what 1 of y'all on the vertical. I mean 1 of y'all on the vertical. Mr. Shift, oop. And 3 of y'all on the vertical. Horizontal. Boy, they're pushing early, aren't they? Wow, hello. You're right, Damo. Only the full lap counts, but still, you still get accolades. If you still get accolades. If you beat somebody, you're gonna beat somebody in the sector. It's all right. Yes, that's 3rd gear. All right, where we at? P9. Get that draft. All right. Let's go, baby. Welcome to everyone. I can't see your name. I got old man eyes and... That's got him. Oh, yeah. What we say we got? Salbot? Cybot? All 3 of us got pens. Hugging that line, pedal up against the floor. Staying 5th. Going right through me. Jamaican Rob. Woo, man, they're fighting. What the? Let's go. I rage quit. You gotta feel the car. You gotta remember you're riding on tires. So you gotta feel it. I was talking about smoothing into that gas, smoothing into the brakes. But we can be so choppy sometimes, you know, and we forget that, you know. Smooth. Feel the car, feel the track. What times are they running? 223.8. All right, I'll go ahead and switch to the hood cam. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. No penalty. Oh, what? Oh, come on. We should be good. What am I doing? 229? Stay in fifth. And remember, you can always use the throttle to turn the car like I just did. Come on, come on. Breaking a straight line. I hit the limiter. Oh! Use the throttle to turn the car. Time you're shifting. Breaking a straight line. Start trail braking. Shift. Adjust. Hug that line with your pedal up against the floor. And it's 3 more days, 2 lonely nights. I'll be back holding my baby tight. Come on and roll with the road. We'll go with 2 right here. Diesel pouring on. She makes the car. That's another penalty. Yeah, that's another penalty. I can understand that. That's another penalty. We're gonna have to get a little tighter. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a little tighter. We're gonna have to hug that a little tighter. Racer X! Racer X is in the race. She makes the coming home worth being gone. Coming home worth being gone. All right, I'm gonna get caught here. I'm gonna have to defend. So make him go high. Gotta get your braking right. Oh! No, don't lose it. Tight, 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 tight. Throttle now. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Final lap. Let me see if I can catch our rage quit. I'm gonna send it. Nice and smooth. Down to second. Throttle now. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we should, if we nail this corner, we should be on his bumper. Third gear. Yep, yep. Get that grip. Get that grip. Yep, we got him. We're going to be on him. All right. See if we can get that P. Steve. Interesting. I just said P. Steve, and I looked behind us, and I see we got a Steve. Whoa, whoa, what just happened? Hard on the brakes. Careful. Tap the brake. Go. We're good. Wow. You see this moving around here? I don't know where his car is, but we're gonna drift up behind him to get that draft. He's trying to move down to break the draft. He's trying to move down to break the draft. Can we get him? 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 Oh! Woo! 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 Yeah, baby! Oh, man. Oh! 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 You did a P3 start and finish, Melon? Oh, man. So what you saying there, Damo? You don't use except that defo not in the military. So you didn't do the military? Okay, gotcha. Only full lap counts. Yeah, Section 3 was the only sector I couldn't beat my pre-update time. Blatant cheating. GG Karma. We raised the position. What's up? Can't do it. Cockpit views for pros. Yeah. And I use cockpit view. But it gets kind of cluttered for the viewing experience for the stream. So you come in and saying that cockpit views for pros, of course it is. Because you only drive a vehicle unless you're using a remote control from the cockpit view. So you're right there, that can't don't. Coming in here saying, stating the most obvious. Don't you love it how people come in and say something that is so obvious? Cockpit views for pros, of course it is. That's how you drive a real car. Duh. I've been saying that how long have I been saying that, y'all? I said I'm even more comfortable in the cockpit view. But I do this because of the viewing of the stream. Some people don't want to see four hands. Like Will said, I don't want to see four hands, and I don't want to see four hands and two wheels. So we use the hood view. And the way I got it set up, at least on my vertical stream, it makes it look like I'm in the cockpit view. So it's all about the view. That don't come in and state the obvious, but glad to see you. You know, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you'll ever be back. I don't know if you're still here. But you come in and say something like that, I'm gonna come after you. Come on, be smart. Don't challenge me. You're likely gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Because I don't lose. I win. Even when I lose, I win. All right, let's go again, y'all. Wheels dialed in. I might increase the force feedback a little bit. I'm running 45 at the moment. I'm gonna shift it to 50 and see what it feels like. That's 5 clicks. Let's see what it feels like on 50. Let's see what it feels like at 50. What? Are you serious? Already? It didn't do that before? Let's see. Front to left. Interesting. Let's see. Do we get a penalty or no? So no penalty. See, this is what the cockpit view looks like. See, you end up having 4 wheels on the screen. It's okay if you're on the horizontal side, but most of the people that come to this channel go on the vertical side. That's where most of the viewers tend to be. So the way I got my vertical stream set up, it makes it look like I am in the cockpit. Yeah, 50 works better for me. Nice and smooth. Small moves. Start the trail braking. Use the throttle to turn the car. Anticipate the rear wheels trying to snap and kill you or drive you around. Hold on, sugar. Smooth into the gas, second gear out, exit. Swing up to the high side. Then roll down to the inside. Get on the yellow line. Feel that crease on the left tires. Feel that crease. Upshift the fifth. Just hug it. Hug it, hug it, hug it, hug it. Then let it roll out. Get as close to the wall as possible. Start braking around P2. Now that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, that was going to be a penalty because we drifted out too wide. Listen for the shift point. Because that, again, that can happen in a race. You drift out, ride the track. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Start swinging out. Start smoothing in the brake. Uh-oh. And we hit the wall. I anticipated though that. I anticipated that. I anticipated that. I anticipated that. I anticipated that. All right, let's go. Start turning in. Get that left tire, that right tire right there, left tire right there. Stay in third. Accelerate. Out. We're good. Nice and smooth. Feel the car roll out. Woo! Stay in fifth. Going down a little slope right there. Feel it, you can feel the tire flex. A little deeper on the brakes. Accelerate. Oh! Stay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Woo! Nice save. No damage. Even though we did touch the wall. Come on, come on. Yeah, all right. So you're just practicing, feeling the car out. Yeah, I like this 50 setting. With this big wheel, because you gotta factor in the diameter of the wheel too. Brake, 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 brake. Throttle, 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 nice and smooth. Squeeze. Let's go. Come on. Woo! That was fun. That's why I'm here. I don't like crowds. All right, let's go. Looks like the same people. I'm rating, let me see. Richard, Black, TCR Atomic, Harry Houdini, G-Worthy, Sumlot, Logan, Frodo. I remember Frodo. This name has been deleted. Why was your name deleted? Why was this person's name deleted? Who is this? Angel Spade Racing and what's your name? Not Asian Jim. Some of the names these people come up with. All right, let's do this. I appreciate the likes, everyone. There's not many of them, but for those, but we got a short viewership. We only single-digit viewership today. We haven't hit the double digits on either side, not the vertical side or the horizontal side. But I do appreciate everybody who is hanging out with me. So looks like we got a total of 8 people watching. 4 on the vertical side and 4 on the horizontal side. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Let's go. They need to put a horn button right there in the middle. I mean, that's where horns are. Let's do this. Where we at? P8 this time? Here we go. Richard's out front, the Mexican. Let's get that radar on. Here we go. Gonna be carrying some speed here. We're gonna go ahead and go a little wide. Brake here. Just the light taps of the brakes. Because remember, you gotta count for tire flex. Nice and smooth. Give him space out there. He went in deep. Yeah, see, he went in deep. Let's go. Smooth into the gas. Lightning McQueen. Going to drip to the outside. Take the outside. Got Lightning McQueen on our inside. I think we're clear. We drop down. Pick up some lock slipstream or draft, like they call it in America. Swing to the outside. Dive to the inside. No, I want the inside. I'm gonna go to the outside. Throttle, 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 throttle. Up. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Let's see if the penalty will flop. We got damage, but no penalty. Richard's gone. Get his flip. Get to the outside. Start braking now. Don't downshift yet. Not yet. Let the car get you. All right. Throttle. Go. Go, 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 go. If you want, we can take the inside. The door's open. All right, we're back to P3. Angel. Throttle, smooth. Nail it. Upshift. Watch him. Beating and banging. Up the third. Nail it. Feel the road. Let's go. All right, Harry. Dive into your inside there. All right, this is gonna be a very tight line. I'm gonna have to brake. I'm gonna have to get hard on the brakes. heard that. I heard metal grinding. Let it drift. Dive down. Nice and smooth. Fastest lap. Feel the track. Get on the throttle hard. Turn the yep. Because you want to use the rear tires to turn the car. Brake hard. Second gear. Fuel purchase. Upshift. And we're not gonna catch Richard, but brake in a straight line. Get your purchase. Smooth into the gas. Help it. Use that throttle to turn it. Come on, come on, come on. Third gear. Come on, come on. We want to try to catch Richard. We got it down to 3.7 though. He can just cruise. All he got to do is just hit his marks. Feel the track. Drift out to the wall. Start rolling until you brake at the 2. Downshift. Hold on to it. Feel it. Lift a little bit. Throttle. Nice shift. Come on. Hug that line. We got one more lap. Get your marks. Nice and smooth. Stay tight. Stay tight. Drift out to the wall. Feel the get a brake slow. Turn. Brake. Throttle. Go. Straight line. Start turning. Drifting. Oh. Use the throttle. Upshift. Oh, it went a little wide, but we're okay. Smooth into the throttle. Oh, we hit the limiter, but that's okay. Throttle. Come on. Hold on to it. Wow, they're arguing in the chat. They're arguing in the chat in the game. Y'all can't see it because it's behind my picture. I need to move that picture. It's too high. Can't see the let me just finish this lap. Gonna brake a little later here. Hard. Exit in 4th and see what happens. Let's see if that's a penalty. It might be. Nope. TCR Atomic's got the fastest lap, but we're on pace for it right now. So we just need to hold this line, stay tight, and we might. Well, he's still Atomic's behind me, so we'll see. It's 13, 14. What happened? TCR Atomic got the fastest lap. Man, I was holding the head fastest lap for a little bit there. All right, let me move this image. Yeah, let me lock the wheel cam. Lock the wheel cam. That should be good. Let me check. That should be good. That should be a good spot for the camera. Just move it a little bit. That will lock them down. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. That was a good. That was. I mean, it's too late in the week to make a video. But where did we start? Let me see. That felt good. We both got P2. What lobby are you in? I gotta build my sportsmanship rating back up on this account. Let's go again. It's gonna be kind of hard to do that. Let me see, what time is it? $16, 14 hours. Who changed my clock? This is supposed to be on military time. No wonder I'm getting thrown off. Adjust the date and time. Hold on, I gotta switch screens. No wonder that's throwing me off. That's supposed to be on military time. Time zone. Where's the 24-hour section? A plus and a few A's, gotcha. See, is that what I'm looking for? Date and time, automatic clock, let's see. Set time automatically, zone. Set time zone automatically. Yeah, that works. You set the time zone automatically. Your account is mid-B, gotcha. Changed, there we go. Format. Where's my 24? Come on, where's the 24 hour? See, long time. Wait. They got short date, short time, long time. What the heck is short time and long time? Of course, the Gregorian calendar. Let's see. Now we don't want to change the AM PM symbols. We just want to change the 24-hour format. How do you do that? Where is it? Change the number format. No, we don't want to do that either. Change the time format. Change currency format. Oh, come on, man. Let's go back. Speech, typing, language and region, date and time. How do you change the 24-hour time on Windows 11? Somebody help me. Change the date and time format. Okay, yes. Click. Gregorian calendar. It's Sunday. Short date 4/5/2017. Yeah, that works. That's what we're looking for. Change. Nope, don't change that. Yeah, they make it so difficult. I mean, you should just be able to go to, okay, that's currency format. But currency? It's weird. Kiwi, how you doing? But I think we got it. Yeah, it's fine now. It's fine now. Man, why do they constantly be changing the settings on these things? What is with these people? Leave stuff alone. All you need to do is just, make sure you change security updates. But maybe they do that because they figure people can place viruses in your computer in the simplest things. So they have to make sure they have to focus on all those details. All right, let's go again. We did 2 races. Maybe should we go? Let me see, what time is it? I think we 20. We'd have to wait 14 minutes for this one. Let's go again. But if we go again and the race doesn't start, how long is the race? Will we be able to jump out or should we wait now? What should we do? We did 2 races there. That was a good finish. I guess I want to see if I can. I want to with these settings now. I like these settings. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can win from the back. I would go ahead and set a time. Yeah, because this is probably going to be the last race A. Or I'm gonna go ahead and set a time now. I'm gonna go ahead and set a time now. See if we can win it. Because if I can get up, let's see if we can win it. Let's see if we can win it. We got what? Maybe 2 laps? What's the lap times around here? Let's go. Setting the lap now. Let's see if that's a penalty. We'll know in a second. Now we passed the sector line, so we're good. All right, let's set a time. Here we go. We should be able to get 2 laps in. Hug the line, don't drift out yet. All right, tight, stay low. Straight line. Throttle. Come on. Put that right tire right there. Whoa, hello, that was close. Hard on the brakes. Downshift a second, roll it in there. Throttle, straight line, straighten it out. Throttle. Nice and tight. Stay on the yellow line, feel that crease. Ride the crease, just ride the crease. Drift out to the wall. Gonna start squeezing the brake right now. Downshift. No, we got a penalty. Crap. God dang it. I need to text WRC Generations. What do you mean, Kiwi? Man, we got a penalty, y'all. Which means that lap's not gonna count. But what would it have been? Let's see. What would it have been? A 213-150. It would have been if it hadn't been for that penalty, it would have been a 213-150. So we're gonna start from the back again. It still wouldn't have been good. It still wouldn't have been good because look, you need 212. So I didn't know what you needed. I didn't know what the time it was going around here. The rally game. You need to try WRC Generations. Ah, got you. Well, hey man, now with the loss of the Amazon, well, at least we on suspension from Amazon right now until they do an investigation because of something I explained earlier. Gotta wait. I'm just gonna be doing DoorDash now right now. And DoorDash is it's unpredictable. That's why I like combining the two. So I may end up having to go back to Pizza Hut. I don't want to, but we'll see. So we'll see what happens. Are we going to be starting P9? And there's only 11 people in the chat. I think I've moved up, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Now I still B lobbies, but we got some Houdini's back. Ruiz, Richard, Houdini, G Worthy, Green Guru, Steph, Billy Squire, Logan is back. I'm back. Can't stop Poppy. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see how this goes. Yep. The whole world, except for those few people who like me, but for the most part, the whole world is against me. That's how I feel right now. Like the only people are for me are the few people here in the chat and a few family members. I had, for security reasons, I've had to change my phone number again, so I got a new phone number. But let's do this, and I appreciate everybody who's hanging out with us. Here we go. Where we at? P9. Is that me right there? 10, 11? No. Yeah, it's 11 people. Here we go. Here we go. Swing out just a little bit. Squeeze the brake. Too close there, Logan. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Stay in third. Look that line. Pedal up against the floor. Gonna start squeezing the throttle around right after 2. Throttle. Stay in 4th. Richard's out front again. Richard has got this track figured out. Even though Ruiz was on the pole, Richard's got this track figured out. I gained some more speed, so squeeze, squeeze. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Brake. Squeeze. Throttle, 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 throttle. Will he squeeze me? I can't go any further, Brute. Let him by. Throttle. Keep it straight. Dang. All right, I gotta run on Guru. We'll push him. I got a penalty just then, right? That's a penalty right there. so no penalty. Okay, cool. Richard and Ruiz going at it, but Richards is out front. Gonna stand this slip. Gaining some speed, gaining some speed. Crap. That's the thing about this wheel. It bounce shifted. Did you see that? I went down to second and it bounce shifted to third, fourth. Come on, come on. Yep, there you go, there you go, there you go. Guess we know it's off camber. All right, let's get up on Guru again. They put. Start breaking now. Like Guru can drive. Ruiz is back out front. I got you. I got you. Compromise my speed, though. This is the final lap. All right, we're going to see if we can really get through here. I think I'm going to try to stay in fourth gear. Penalty. Got to run on him, but that was a penalty, though. Yeah. We're just going to keep going. Man. We still might make it to the line. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah! That's our short. That's our short right there. We sent it through there. Got the penalty, but we pulled out far enough. Woo! I'll save that replay. But that's our short. All right, we're done. Yeah, I'll take that. That was good. That was good. We might race some more later. But let's go ahead and move on. Excuse me. What time is it? 2 hours? Demo! All right, let's go to man, we got a long time to wait. So what will we do in the meantime? Let's go do some exploring. Tell me something. When's the next manufacturer's race? Because I haven't been able to do either one of them. All right, Damo. See you later, bud. We could do this to add some more money to this account, just for the heck of it. Because we got 17 minutes. We're going to race B next, and then we'll finish off with race C. So we're going to do some race B, but we got a few minutes. And it gives me a little bit of a break and rest my eyes because my eyes are burning. So I'm going to water my eyes. I'm going to go water my eyes and take a quick little break. So I'll be right back. Go take a break, everybody. I'll be right back. You sure hear me in the background yelling and screaming. Let's think about, because I probably won't have the time, and I have no intentions of going to. I mean, I'm not a World Tour driver, so we signed with Ford. Was it my eyeballs? Yeah, I'm gonna go water my eye. Yeah, take some warm water or some cold water, and just cup your hands, and just open your eyes and just squeeze them. You know, lubricate your eyes, because too often we don't blink, and a lot of times we don't realize it. And that's what happens. Our eyes get dry, and then you got those LEDs beaming light into your eyes. Yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts. All right, so let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I signed with Ford on my main account. So we're gonna side with. What car do you get? The Beetle? We're gonna sign with Volkswagen on this account. So the Scirocco, which is just Group 3, so it doesn't even really matter. And then of course the Beetle. We'll go with that color. We can always put a livery on it. Sign the contract. I signed with Ford thinking, let me tell you what, let's go back to my main account real quick, then we'll come back because we got time. Let's go and make sure, because I think I signed with Ford. I signed with Ford, didn't I? I just never got to do the race. So since Volkswagen was my first car, and I've always wanted a Mustang, but I've never owned one. I've driven one, but I've never owned one. Those will be my two. On the main account, we use Ford, and since that's go with American, then we'll do the second over here. So what are the races? That's Wednesday, isn't it? Which means, why such a big gap? There's a 3-hour gap. Why do they do that? But that should be okay, because now, I can't do DoorDash, right? So I can get home and we can do the 1900. I'm just going to be one and done. I'll just do it one and done. I figure maybe get home. We'll see, because ideally I'll be working from 6 in the morning till probably about 6 at night. 6 or 6, so for about 6 to 5, and they have to sit in the traffic, get home, come in, do a one and done, and then relax. So that's what we'll do, and should be able to do it on both accounts, because I didn't get to do the other one. So where's the next race? Deep Forest? Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Then the Nürburgring, Spa, Watkins Glen. Really wanted to do Atlanta, but I didn't get a chance to. All right, so we got ourselves a manufacturer. The race starts in 14 minutes. We can go ahead and get in there now. Pick a car. I did these races and I used the Beetle and the Mustang, right? So now we're going to move to, let's go with the Jag. Let's go with the Lexus. Where's the Lexus? What's the top car? What's dominating? Or is it still a variety? The BRZ? Yeah, I'm not surprised that Valerio Gallo is doing good in the NSX. Somebody named who's been deleted. Kepler's in the 911, the R8, the Huracan. So even though the BRZ is an FR car, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like you basically want to jump in an FR car. I mean, an MR car to navigate around here. So I want to put, let's see, the BRZ. What are the power numbers? Let's see. It's a turbocharged. 434 at 2890. 434 at 2890. 434 at 2890. What about the Lexus? Where are you, Lexus? What, are there two of them? Yeah, there's two of them. Let's 527 and 535. If the BOP this one, it's obviously gonna have less horsepower. Let's see. Let's go with the 17. See what we got. 434 at 2890. This is 454 at 2888. Yeah, so we're gonna jump in one of my favorites, the Lexus. We'll jump in there while we're waiting. Get a feel for it. Boy, I'd be glad if one of these days I can get the QR2. Although I do like this. This is fine. I like it. But I want that QR2 system. Goes much quicker. Push it on. Toitin. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna get a little swig or something for my throat and lubricate my eyes. Coming home. Work being gone. Coming home. Work Make some hot chocolate. Let's get a feel. Caught up in the rapture of love. Alright, this is a shorter wheelbase, so I'm going to drop the force feedback down 5 clicks. Watch that curb. Go, baby, go, baby, go. My alarm just went off on the microwave. And my hot water's ready. This is not exactly Alcantara. It's not exactly leather either. It's like it's right between, so. Not gonna matter anyway. Hot chocolate! Jesus goes unspoken, but this desire never seems to go away. It's gonna take you much more than hope to bring you close. I think I'll pay. I hear you say you got a lot to give up, and there is so much more heart up my can't take. If what you have to bring to me is something, so tell you send it right away, right away. I wanna know what good love feels like. Good love. How much time we got? I want a love that's sure to stand the test of time, baby. Okay. I want to know what good love feels like. Show me, show me. You're the girl I hear you say you are. I don't quite understand why love me so hard. Never ever felt the need to be this alone. cooler with my water in it. If I'm feeling low, I've only got myself to blame. Oh, we're racing. Ferrari's at the top. M6. Wait, hold on. Ferrari M6, M629 Ferrari BRZ 4C. 458, 296 Huracan 911. R8 458. I'm actually trying to use the mouse to scroll down. There we go. It's a Supra. RCF. Okay, cool. P14. What tires are we on again? There's no pit stop, is it? What's the slip on? Get back over there. Slipstream's on real. What tires is it? Crap, I missed the tires. I forget. Gloves. Burn off some fuel. It's a rolling start, isn't it? Mediums. All right, for this track, we're gonna want a little bit more rotation, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the brake balance to 3. Let's go. You know the Lexus is gonna have good straight line speed, but so will that Toyota. All right, here we go. See what I mean? That horsepower. Who's that on my inside? Hey you, how'd you like some payback? Let's go. It's been a while for. It's gonna be a while for me. Let me lower the force feedback a little bit more. Let's drop it 5 more clicks to 40. Hit our marks. They're gonna give me another penalty for that. Yep, they did. Why am I not surprised? Well, at least we pay for them here. Hard on the brakes. Curb it, curb it, curb it. Wow! Yike. I'm beginning to understand how Gran Turismo works. Your wheel settings and the base that you're using definitely has an effect on the way the car handles in the game. Beginning to understand now. Alright, we're good. You know what? I'm sitting up here thinking this is race C. We're gonna try the Lexus again. I mean, we may not. We'll see. I'm gonna make some adjustments to see if I'm right. But the game. Depending on what controller you're using, the game adapts, and it's a computer, so it's fast enough to do so. So we stayed narrower this time, so we won't get a penalty. And come in here, use the curb, get up on the curb, smooth the throttle, feel the track, just like we were doing at Daytona. Hard on the brakes. Better than last time. Let's see if we can duplicate that, if not better it. I'm gonna lower the force feedback some more. 5 more clicks. Down to 35. Stay in second. Upshift. Is it really? It's at Daytona. That's Daytona, right? The Rolex is only at Daytona, right? That's what I was saying about squeezing the trigger. Squeezing the throttle is supposed to, chop stabbing it. Squeeze. Nice and tight, nice and smooth. Light lift. So it's not like because you ever notice how the penalty seems so inconsistent? The game is constantly adapting to your individual car. That's why people get so upset. It's adapting to your individual car and settings. See? Now, it would have been better for me to upshift the third once I felt that. Hard on the brakes. Use the curb, second gear. I know we got a penalty, but know your car, know your gearing. Gonna diamond this turn. Time you're shifting, throttle, third. That wasn't too bad. Going into A, BRB, gotcha. All right, whew, getting sweaty. So, I want to try different cars, but what I may do is just do. We made the adaptation, so we'll try different. We'll jump into different cars since there's so many. All right, so what's the next car I want to try? I think the Jag. I want to try the Jag. Or, what kind of power does the RS-01 have? $465. Yeah, I'm definitely trying that. Ah, boy. And since I'm using the non-metal car, we'll go ahead and set a time. This is naturally aspirated. Now it's a turbo. Really, it sounds like a naturally aspirated. It sounds naturally aspirated, but it's not. Let's see. Yeah, 7,000. Keep it in that range. Got to adjust the wheel rotation. See, look. Notice. See, it's off, which means we got to adjust it. Oh, no wonder. All right, that's good. I'm gonna use 600. Let's go. Just until I get comfortable with it, then I'll switch back to the hood cam. Let's see where we are, because you got brake balance on here, so. It's an MR car, so it should be less acceptable to oversteer. It should be, at least. You should be able to get on the throttle on this one. Let's test that. Gotta get the braking right, though. That was turbo lag. I felt that. Oh! Front tires were sliding just then. So with that, we're gonna move the brake brakes to the rear because the front tires were sliding just then. Let's go 3. Understeer. Let's see if we still get a penalty. See if they still give us a penalty. 152. 4 minutes into the race. Oh! Oh! We're gonna have to turn sooner. Or maybe what we'll do is let's go -1. Whoa! 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 Stay off the. Tried to stay off the wall. Use the curb to turn the car. Yeah, I'm gonna rev this puppy out so you get to those 7,000 horses. Oh. Go. All right, that feels pretty good. feeling the road. What time is it? Yeah, I'm getting tired. And I want to relax and watch a movie, a Sunday night movie. I don't know. I might watch Gods and Monsters, one of those Noah or something. I don't know. What is it? Gods and Monsters with Kristen Bale and Noah with Russell Crowe. So just put in a 3-hour stream. So I may do this. What time is it? It'll be 6 o'clock. Movie is going to be at least 2 hours. I won't get into bed till about 10, so because I don't have to get up to 5. So I still want some time to relax and just chill. So I'm going to do this one, and we'll finish off with the 155. We'll do one race, a one and done for race C, which means we'll have to wait to 6:30. Crap. This race should be over before 5:30. See, we should be able to jump right in. We should be able to jump right in. This is a 10-minute race. Yeah, we should be done. We'll jump into 155 since that's the dominant car. And that'll be the last race. Yeah, that'll be the last race. All right. -1. Yep, it's me against the world. Here we go. Whoa, hello. What's that behind me coming up fast? Left. Go, go, go. Freaking Porsche. Try to jump back up there. What's up, Bilbo? Remember me? Yeah, I'm coming for you, Loopy. I'm coming for you! I straightened him up. I tried to straighten him up. Yeah, it worked. Let's go. Let's go. I broke just to straighten him up. It worked. That's a penalty for me, but I don't care. Ah, the Porsche's gone. Yeah, I broke and hit the accelerator to try to straighten him up. It's a good thing he didn't ghost because I got to push him around. We'll let him by because he won't understand what I did to save you from spinning out. I'm in the RS01 from Renault. Come on, Dallas. Pack your suitcase. Final lap. And the car in front of me is a Ferrari, the 296. Space, give him space, give him space. He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. That Ferrari, he did that on purpose. Because you did that crap on purpose. That Ferrari, he did that on purpose, prick. That's why you spun out. I know how to drive, man. I plashed you clean. You left the door open. I gave you space. What a move to bring it on, P9. Let's give him a hand. Give myself a hand. What do you say? I'll give myself a hand. Just the clapping. They can scream and yell all they want. Call me whatever kind of name you want. But there was tight racing, and I beat you. You just didn't like being beat. Put a move on you. And you spun me around, and I straightened you out because everybody was around me. I broke, and then hit the accelerator to push you. Because you started going around, I was hoping you didn't unghost, and you didn't. I pushed them back straight so we could keep racing. Let's go. Since everybody's been using a 155. Group 4. This is Sprint Racing Hard Tires. Slipstream one. Real. Sit for the hot chocolate. I usually like to use my Group 4 wheel, but we'll stick with this one right now. It's gonna fill this car out. It's Group 4, so. Oh man, we're on the hood. I would put my round wheel in. It's Group 4, so. This is a high revving engine, isn't it? Woo! Look at the drop off. Holy crap! Look at the drop off. Want to shift at 11.5. Power drops off is significant. 11.5 is peak horsepower. Let me see. Can you see that in here? Yeah, you can. Short shift. All-wheel drive? Is this all-wheel drive? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. All right, I want my rolly wheel. You want a roll wheel for this one, so I want the Porsche. We'll put the Porsche wheel on. Put the round wheel on this one. Probably have to open up the settings. It's a larger diameter wheel, so we're gonna have to open it up to 700 at least, probably. That would be my guess. See if I'm right. I don't know, 600 might be good. Do not like the hood view. I mean, it's not too bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's increase the force feedback a little bit there. Let's go up to 40. Oh, hello. Brake balance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a little love tap. No damage. I'm gonna need my shades. Either that or lower the no wonder. It's a little the brightness on this. For me at least. It'll stay the same for y'all, but it's a little too bright. Alright, that should be better. All right, get off the screen. HDMI 4. I know which one it is. Get off the screen. All right, let's go. Yeah, this will be the final race, y'all. Final race. My eyes are hurting. One reason why I wear sunglasses. I'm putting them on. One of the reasons why I wear the sunglasses. Dampen some of that light that's coming in and burning my eyes. It's basically a 155 sales for the G7, you know. There's a WRX in there. Somebody's using a Ferrari. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's getting sleepy in. I don't want to go to. I don't want to take another nap. I mean, I could, but sit back and watch a movie. Got some movies sitting over there that I want to catch up, so we'll see. Some popcorn, a movie. Start getting ready for the week work tomorrow. Appreciate you, a couple of people hanging out with me. We never did hit double digits on either stream, the vertical or the horizontal. Ah, well, what do you do? I am at least I'm grateful for the people who did come hang out. I thank y'all very much. You could be doing something else, but hanging out with me. Thank you. We're one and done because I need to. We'll put in 3 hours, which is good because that's about the average amount of time that I like to put in. 3 hours. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, this thing is naturally aspirated. I thought it was a turbo. Let's go. Grief. All right, we're going +5 on the brakes.
Oh, we're dead last. Ah, well. I have time to do another one. How far? 7 seconds? Let's just see if we can cut the time down. Need to adjust the force feedback. I mean, the sensitivity of the wheel. Break! 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 Good grief! Oh, come on. Really? Freaking thing won't break. Wait, get on the brakes, hey. Thank you. When you're pushing it, you basically dive in the nose.
Crap, the second gear. So the game adapts to whatever settings. If you change the setting, the game will adapt to it. Because you got it. This game wants to keep a competitive advantage between those who have wheels and those who are on controller. That's one of the reasons why they wanted the game online. I've at least made up 3 seconds because I was 41 seconds behind at one time, so just skim the wall that time. Because the car bounces so much. Got no damage, but we lost time. Try to get on the brakes hard, but it's understeering. Let's move the brake back up again to 5. 329. Tire wear is fine. Let's see if I can duplicate that 47. All right, we'll brake properly here. So when I give him more front brake, it understeers. When I give him more rear brake, it still won't turn. That doesn't make any sense. It's inconsistent. Why is it that when the brake balance is lower, more towards the front, it brakes better? I move it toward the rear to get me a little bit, you know, and it's inconsistent. It's like the game is constantly adapting to whatever setting changes I make. That game is constantly adapting to whatever settings changes I make. See, look at that. Now it doesn't want to turn. And I can understand that if there was tire wear, but as you can see, there's nothing wrong with the tires. What's up, Velox? Velotech? I have my glasses on. Works for you personally? Yeah, but no, I was trying that. Watch. Get on the brakes, right? It was understeering. It wasn't working because I was like, that was exactly my thought. Full rear brakes. But every time I did it, it would understeer, wouldn't turn until I moved it back. I was trying to adapt, but I'm like, okay. And I gotta go. I don't have time for another one. Got stuff to do. Bounce shift. That's the one thing I don't like about this wheel. You hit it, and it does it when it wants to. It even. Whatever, let's just get this over with. This nightmare, because I had some good races, so I don't really care if this one went like this. I just don't have time to do another one. No time to do another one. Probably should have did it in the cockpit view. I like this because there's enough to see, but I used the hood cam for the chat. Now the last time I did that, they gave me a penalty. Yeah, I know how to drive. I'm telling you, the game. I understand what's going on with all the different peripherals that are attached that this game has. You got a controller, I got one of the most powerful. I got the most powerful base. I mean, the game is adapt. Trust me, the game is adapting because I know I've seen it. I can see it glitch after when I hit the settings button and I make some adjustments. The game glitches. It does. It glitches to adapt to the settings that I made. Whether you believe that or not, it's up to you, but trust me, it does. But anyway, everyone, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me and listen to me. Well, that's That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. We didn't see any double digits today, and we usually do that on Sunday. And our the viewership on the vertical stream is it's not the same as it was. It just isn't. But I guess that's just how it is. Like I say, it's me against the world. But anyway, we had some good races. This wasn't the best race, but we actually had some good races in race A and race B. And we're number 1 on our friends list for the Friends Challenge. So I'll see you guys, God willing. I may try to see if I can stream tomorrow. Then Tuesday we'll continue with the Friends Challenge. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be saying goodbye for the next 3 hours. So I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Bye now. Oh, and the stream is over. I didn't say it at the beginning, but y'all know the drill. Stream is over. You get those pickles out of the freezer. Have a good one. God bless you.